Hey, hope you guys are having a great afternoon. I'm meteorologist John Zeigler. We are coming off of a bitterly cold stretch here, and we just added a little bit of light snow yesterday. So we added a little light snow yesterday, and now we have to melt it. So look at these days. You can see the little numbers here, minus 22, minus 24, minus 11. These are the minus days. Now, we had 12 straight days in actual March where we were above average, 12 straight. We are still 3 degrees above average for the month of March, but we just had 4 extreme days below. We're about to go back above. It's been an above average period. March was above average, February was above average. Now March is leading above average. How much snow did we get last night? 0.9 inches of snow. March total 11.3. A little disappointed with the March total of 11.3 because a lot of places south of the metro are over 14 for the month of March. Obviously, that major snowstorm hit areas south of us. The metro still got hit, but not as hard. But either way, we are coming in above average for the whole month. It doesn't have to snow another 0.1 or even a trace of snow, and we will come in above average. Temperatures have been flying. In fact, it grows. So this is what we like to call warm air advection. What is warm air advection? So again, if the air is coming in, all you do is you take the wind direction, and you put a barb on it. And this is the wind direction right there. So if the wind direction is drawing, whatever the wind is drawing in, so sometimes there's no advection, right? Let's say temperatures were not warming, right? We were just the same, there would be no advection. But this is called warm air advection, and this indicates this is the start of a warming trend. We're going to continue to drag that warmth and pull it in, so it's only going to get more extreme. Now this sounds great, and it is. If you want the snow to be gone, today's warm, tomorrow's warmer, Friday's warmer, Saturday's warmer than the every day prior. That can lead to fog. You almost have to call for fog at this time of the year, and that it's just a good thing to do. So today is gorgeous. Enjoy the rest of the afternoon in the low 40s. Bemidji, you guys have been warmer than the Twin Cities today because Bemidji has old snow. So old snow, I know this sounds crazy, right? Old snow, new snow, big difference. New snow has higher what we call albedo, bigger reflection. So the Twin Cities is actually one of the cooler spots. Still 40, but areas in Alexandria, you're making it to 47 today. So it's warmer northwest with older snow. Now, as we go into the afternoon here in the evening, I'm focused on the temperatures because the temperature is valuable here. If it's above 32, we're fine. We're going to have a little bit of mixed precip coming in or fog. So if you get fog, you need the temp to be above 32 so it's not freezing fog. Watching this little mix here during the afternoon, you can see Bemidji. This area is going to ride northwest of us. There is a low, but whenever a low moves to your north, so you see this low is going to move either over us or just to our north. So this will be where the low is actually going to be later on this afternoon. So that's where it is now. Here comes the low this afternoon. So if you put the low here, what is this actually doing at the surface? Well, it's drawing up winds. So this actually warms you up. And this should carry more of the precip just northeast of that southwest wind. So that's where the low will be later on tonight. So again, yes, we're going to track some precip, but to me, where the location of it is, it's drawing in more of a southwest component, and it's going to stay mild. So you'll see that precip mainly to the north of that boundary. So you can imagine the low is coming in here, and it's drawing up that warmth. This is 5:30, so we're going to increase the clouds later on this evening. There could be a little precip from Bemidji down into Wausau. Notice by 11, still rain. I showed you the temperatures on that 12-hour. Notice how it was still 33, 34, 35 degrees at midnight. That's huge. That will keep this rain. Even if the snowflake flies, but it's 35, don't care. That's fine. That's the same as rain to me. Snow, rain, same if the temperature's 35, unless it's snowing like accumulating, but if it's just light snowflakes, not a big deal. So I think that tonight should be fine. This will continue through around 3 in the morning, so if you're getting up early, watch out for some rain. But the bigger story, in my opinion, is going to be the fog that develops. Now, I don't like to use visibility all that much for future visibility like this, because why? Well, everybody's at 0. Well, that looks pretty daunting. Nobody can see. It's not going to be like that. It might be a quarter of a mile, but this is all or nothing. But it does show me one thing. It shows me that there's a good chance for a little bit of fog developing later on tonight into tomorrow. So here's tomorrow, 45. Now, I'm going to hold this down because we're a spot here, and maybe Menominte's held down, but Again, Rochester, Twin Cities, Menominee, we got hit the hardest. So there's a better chance of it even being warmer in Bemidji than here. 63 degrees in Marshall for Thursday. Take a look at Friday. Friday, temperatures keep climbing. Notice, this is the snowpack. This here right here, that's the snowpack. So we'll have to keep an eye on, it would be a bummer for Wilmer to be at 68, and we're stuck at 48. But you have to understand that if I just circle that snowpack, where's the deepest snowpack? Well, it's actually exactly where it's cold. It's right here. So that's where there's a little bit of, we're a little vulnerable to some slightly cooler temps. I'm not saying it's going to be cool, but it could lead to thicker fog in this area. It could also lead to temperatures just being a little more stubborn. So just understand that. Maybe we still make it into the 50s on Friday. I'm going to keep it low at 52. There's a chance for warmer. I don't think it's going colder. There's a chance for warmer. Saturday, same deal. I think we could go even warmer than 60, 62 degrees, but you got to get through that morning fog opportunity. By the time we get to Sunday and Monday, low 40s. Not a whole lot of precip on here. Definitely no snow. Enjoy the rest of your day.